Beanbag, hagwag. I love saying all that. It's my favourite. All right, let's see. General reading. Can I still get a general? Of course you can. Alrighty. I feel like you're really feeling it at the moment. Emotions might be running high. I feel like there possibly has been a lot of things coming up for you recently. Some past kind of I don't necessarily want to say past trauma because that's very heavy, but it definitely might be. I just feel like you've been feeling it. You've been feeling the things. And that's fine, you know, that's good. It's really important that you do that. Basically, you've got a lot of cups energy around. We've got Queen of Cups, we've got Five of Cups, as well as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of Cups too. So I definitely feel like there is a little bit of you've definitely been feeling the feelings, and they're definitely kind of low energy feelings, I think is the best way to kind of put it. The Five of Cups and the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups, I mean, all together with all three of these cards in general, I think that you are needing to feel the feels. They are valid emotions, they are valid feelings. The Queen of Cups says that, to me, that you are aware of them, that you are keeping them in check in and around the other cards that we've got here. So I think do what you need to do, feel these emotions, but don't let them consume you, I think is the point here. Don't turn your back on them, but yeah, don't turn your back on them, don't suppress them, acknowledge them, feel the feels, but keep them in check for you in terms of trying to be, again, emotionally intelligent and around these kind of lower, with the sad times, feeling sad.
Keeping it in check. I am trying to do just that. For the last 21 years, I have been free of antidepressants, and I'm very proud of that. It doesn't mean I haven't had episodes. I certainly have, but I can usually navigate my way through them with the help of my husband and my friends and my spiritual practice. I can usually navigate through by going inward. I've gotten really good at reading the signals and determining what I need to pull out of my self-care toolbox in order to get through it. And that took me years of practice and years of work. I knew this time it was different. It was bigger. After work one day, I stopped at the grocery store, and I was standing there in line, waiting to check out with my eggs and my milk, and everyone around me was going about their business. I was thinking to myself, none of these people know what's happening inside me right now. Inside me, I was screaming and sobbing. Inside, I was a raging river. It could have been so easy to just break down right there, start sobbing in front of everybody. Nobody knew what was going on. Nobody knew that I needed help. And I thought I must be going crazy. When I got to my car, I just wept. And then I went home. I also made a doctor appointment. I've come to the conclusion that this time it's just too big for me to handle on my own. I'm not going to be ashamed about it. I'm so thankful I can determine when it's just too much. So I have an appointment today, this morning. with the doctor to discuss my mental health. I'm really nervous about it because my regular doctor, who I have seen for the last 33 years, he retired last spring, and I haven't chose a new doctor, so I'm doctorless. And, you know, he knew my whole history, back from the days when I was on medication, and yeah, it's just hard to go see somebody who knows nothing about me when my mental health is concerned, because they don't know my backstory and my history with it all. And I'm really nervous, and it'll be okay though. I know it'll be okay, and I'll get some medicine and hopefully start feeling better. Yeah. I feel really sad that I can't cope with this on my own right now. But there's such a stigma against mental health, drugs and such, and I guess I'm sharing this because I don't want there to be. There's nothing wrong with being medicated. There's nothing wrong with that. I want my happy back. I just want to feel peace for a little while. I want to not care so much for a little while. And I usually take time off in the middle of May to put my garden together and clean up my yard. This year I didn't request that time off because my husband's retired now, and he's helping me do the gardening and getting ready for growing season. But I simply need some time off. I'm so thankful that my boss is so understanding, and it was no problem to schedule a week off in the middle of May so I can have my proper nervous breakdown and put in my garden. The other day I pulled this card, the Two of Wands. Intuitively, what I see is me looking at the beautiful bird, wanting to enjoy the beauty of nature and life. And I have my wrist and my leg bound to these sticks. I'm stuck. I can hear it. Oh, it sounds incredible. I needed to release some of that weight on my shoulders, so my husband took me to the falls. You think we can go down? Let's. He always knows what I need. He had told me a story from his childhood where his brothers and he would put toothpicks in the gutter on the road when it rained heavy.
Oh, honey, we're okay.
You go. And they would see how far they would go. What a perfect thing to use for releasing. So we went to the falls and did a releasing ritual to release myself from some of this heavy baggage that's not mine to carry. To let go of some of the pain. The river is high and the falls are so powerful. Life is so simple yet so complicated. Oh, it's so gorgeous. Okay, I got our toothpicks. This is a good place to end.
Careful on the edge.
We put our intent into the toothpicks and released them into the creek to be carried away with the current. Then we took a hike on the trail. It felt so good to be out in nature. It feels holy there. It is the perfect place to go. Are we close to the river yet? I also plan on doing an unbinding spell as well. I want to start feeling better. I want to live again without the heaviness. My birthday is in June and I'm going to be 59. I want to spend the last year in my 50s feeling good. Old and gray.
Hello, puppy.
I bought a new planner just for my 59th year.
One thing I like when I'm walking down here is you can clear the creek here, and then once it hits the flood water, it just kind of gets really quiet.
Oh,
and
cool.
then when you come back, because just now I noticed it, I knew that, but I was coming back and I thought, well, what's that noise? It was the creek. So,
Have a good day.
So before high spring, Beltane, I will do an unbinding spell. Not unbinding myself from a person so much, but to this situation that I have no control over, but that has affected me greatly. I'm excited for Beltane and the summer to come.
It's right there. It's going to go down that little waterfall. And it's gone. Oh, I see it. I see it. Goodbye. It is quiet. Okay, look at how calm that water is. Yeah. That's the river. That's the river, folks.
My altar has changed a lot over these past few weeks. For high spring, I made this altarpiece. I used ribbons to represent a maypole. And on May Day, I'll hang it out in my poor lilac tree for protection. She suffered a lot of damage during the April 1st blizzard we had. We are expecting rain and some snow on Beltane, but I will try to burn my hat torch. On my altar, Hulda still has center stage. She has been my chosen witch mother for a while, and I dedicated myself to her over a year ago. But I've added Mary to my main altar. I have come to her these past few months many times. She is a mother. She knows a mother's joy. She knows a mother's pain. She knows a mother's love, and we connect there. This is my mom's statue. My brother and my sisters wanted me to have this after my mom passed away. This statue is very special. My mom bought it when she was 17. We have a letter that she wrote to her best girlfriend telling her all about how much she loved it. Having this makes me feel closer to my mom. It just needed to be here. To hold his rights, it's my witch father. My witch father has no name, but he is both God and devil, man and beast, the lover, the teacher, the protector, the primal force inside me and outside of me. Nature itself. They live together in my mind, body, and spirit simultaneously, but they are not dependent on each other. They all share this altar and this altar.
The flip side to all of this, though, is you've got great cards. You've got Nine of Pentacles, and you've got Ten of Cups as well. So there's a lot of good. There's a lot of happiness. There's a lot of joy in your life too. So I feel like you are aware of that as well. Perhaps you might need to be reminded now and then, and perhaps these cards are your reminders. But you've got a lot to be grateful for. You've got a lot to be. You've got a lot of joy. You've got a lot of you've got a lot of joy. You've got a lot of happiness. You've got a lot of good people kind of around you. I think that's the point, is when you are perhaps feeling these feelings a bit too intensely, remember about all of these other things that you've got as well. But again, generally feel the feels that you need to feel. They're there, and they're obviously there for a reason. But don't let them consume you to the point where you lose perspective of all of the really great things that you've got around you as well. So I think that would be the message. I just love the colorings of these two cards. Again, where's these purples and blues and yellows, golds. I just love them, which is why when you look at these cards with all of these darker blues and navies, they're definitely feeling, more somber vibes, but really beautiful energies that come from these cards here. So, big hug for you.
I'm so grateful for the blessings I have in my life. These places out in nature, my home, the people.
That's a witch, not a bitch.
I'm keeping it in check. Strive to be happy.
We finally have some sunshine.
Give me a reason to get out of bed. I need a minute to think, or maybe two. 'Cause yesterday I lost control and said some things I felt that you should know. I need a day to clear my mind and leave it all behind. It's gonna be okay, no matter come what may. I'm gonna set things straight. Tomorrow I let my worries fade, let them sweep away. There'll be another day tomorrow. I keep repeating the same mistakes. I did them all before, in every shape. There's a million ways to mess things up, and I need some time to figure out what to say and make our troubles disappear. Oh, tomorrow's near. It's gonna be okay, no matter come what may. I'm gonna set things straight. Tomorrow, let all our worries fade, let them sweep away. There'll be another day tomorrow. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, oh, oh.
You saw us,
oh, 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 oh. Tomorrow I will set things straight. Tomorrow's gonna be okay. Let all my troubles go away. Tomorrow it's gonna be okay, no matter come what may. I'm gonna set things straight. Tomorrow, let all our worries fade, let them sweep away. There'll be another day tomorrow. It's gonna be okay, no matter come what may. I'm gonna set things straight. Tomorrow, let all our worries fade, let them sweep away. There'll be another day tomorrow. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, 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 oh. Tomorrow. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, 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 oh. Tomorrow.
I'm broken. I'm broken.
Super glue ain't gonna help it. I'm the super glue.
You are my super glue. You are.